Good evening. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once said by Albert Einstein. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself Shana Sultana joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Bahrain an oasis of fraternity and peace, said His Majesty the King. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa highlighted the kingdom's efforts in ensuring the success of Ashura. Labour Minister highlighted Bahrain's strides in addressing trafficking in persons. Mecca's Kaaba scented with fine perfumes and oil. Large explosion at fireworks warehouse in Thailand killed at least 10 and wounded scores. Today's news in detail. Bahrain an oasis of fraternity and peace, said His Majesty the King. His Majesty King Hamad bin Al Khalifa praised the efforts made by all ministries and state institutions to ensure all requirements for the successful commemoration of the Ashura. His Majesty the King indicated that Ashura, with its special spiritual nature, will remain one of the most important pillars of religious freedoms and sectarian pluralism that the Kingdom of Bahrain has enjoyed throughout the ages. His Majesty the King said that this year's commemoration was marked by the highest level of discipline and organization, which confirms that Bahrain is an inclusive, open and cohesive society as well as an oasis of brotherhood and peace. He noted that today's world has no other way but coexistence and cooperation for all people to thrive. He commended the role of the all government agencies as well as their efforts during the commemoration of Ashura, praising the levels of security and community services that care about provided to ensure rituals to be held in a free and orderly way. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa highlighted the kingdom's efforts in ensuring the success of Ashura. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, commended the efforts of ministries and public sector entities for their pivotal role in ensuring the success of Ashura. His Royal Highness highlighted the kingdom's strong social fabric, central to which is the principle of respecting faiths and religions, in line with the aspirations of His Majesty King Hamad bin Al Khalifa. His Royal Highness expressed his pride in His Majesty the King's recognition of the government's efforts to prepare for a successful Ashura. In this regard, His Royal Highness emphasized that the kingdom's ministries and government agencies are committed to implementing the directives of His Majesty the King. Labour Minister highlighted Bahrain's strides in addressing trafficking in persons. Labour Minister, Board of Director Chairman of the Labour Market Regulatory Authority, Jamil bin Mohammed Ali Humaydan, has affirmed that the kingdom has made major strides in consolidating its integrated human rights system. This is the fruitful outcome of the sound approach adopted by His Majesty the King and supported by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa to promote human rights principles and protect human dignity within the state of law, public freedom and equality values and more. The minister made the statement on the eve of the kingdom's celebration of the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, which is observed worldwide each July 30. Shura Council Chairman praised concerted efforts during Ashura commemoration. Shura Council Chairman Ali bin Saleh Al Saleh praised concerted efforts during the annual commemoration of Ashura, which reinforces religious liberties in the Kingdom of Bahrain. He praised the royal care of His Majesty the King and unwavering commitment to safeguarding beliefs and sects which have long marked the Kingdom of Bahrain are the crossroads of cultures and civilizations and long-standing and beacon of interfaith respect and religious liberties. He commended that the efforts of the government chaired by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa in delivering services and providing all needs during the rituals. Al Saleh commended the efforts made by the Ministry of Interior led by General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, highlighted the played by all directorates and departments. Jafari Endowments Chairman praised His Majesty the King's care. Jafari Endowments Council Chairman Yusuf bin Saleh Al Saleh expressed deepest thanks and gracious gratitude to His Majesty the King on the success of the Ashura commemoration. On behalf of the council members, head of community centers and Hussainia processions across the Kingdom of Bahrain, Al Saleh paid tribute to His Majesty the King, hailing the royal care for the places of worshipping venues and religious venues including Ashura. He commended the efforts of the state agencies and establishments, mainly the Ministry of Interior and Jafari Endowments Council, during during the rituals which reflect religious liberties and diversity in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. His Majesty the King turned Bahrain into a beacon of religious freedom and pluralism, said Speaker. Representative Council Speaker Ahmed bin Salman Al Musallam praised the sound approach adopted by His Majesty King Hamad bin Al Khalifa, which turned Bahrain into a beacon of respecting religious sects and pluralism, free exercise of beliefs and rituals. He highlighted Bahrain's long-standing and rich record of religious freedom, commitment to lofty humanitarian values, and cohesive society marked by tolerance and peaceful coexistence. He commended the efforts of the Ministry of Interior, led by General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, to protect religious rituals and maintain security and law and safeguard the orderly commemoration of the Ashura. Mecca's Kaaba scented with fine perfumes and oil. The General Presidency for the Affairs of the Grand Mosque and the Prophet's Mosque said that the venerated black stone, the Kaaba, Al-Multazam, and the Yemeni corner underwent a purifying process in which the finest perfumes and luxurious oud oil were used. According to the Presidency, its General President Sheikh Dr. Abdul Rahman bin Abdulaziz Al Sudais took part in the process. Traditionally, the Honorable Kaaba is always taken care of, purified and scented with the finest perfumes, the Presidency has said, stressing that the important status of the two holy mosques to Muslims and the fact that some texts in the Quran and Sunnah urge observing their tradition. Large explosion at fireworks warehouse in Thailand killed at least 10 and wounded scores. A large explosion at a fireworks warehouse in southern Thailand on Saturday killed at least 10 people and wounded scores, officials have said. The Narathiwat Province Public Relations Department also said that at least 118 people were hurt and these residents of more than 200 households were affected. It said that officials believe there are still a number of people trapped under the debris waiting to be rescued. Videos posted on social media from the site show a huge plume of smoke over the area and many damaged structures it has been found there. US to help Australia develop guided missiles by 2025. The US will help Australia produce guided multiple launch rocket systems by 2025, Defense Secretary Austin has said. Austin and Secretary of State Antony Blinken are in Queensland State for the annual Australia-US ministerial dialogue with their Australian counterparts. We are pursuing several mutually beneficial initiatives with Australia's defense industry, and these include a commitment to help Australia produce guided multiple launch rocket systems by 2025, Austin has told the press conference. India's rice planting gathered pace as monsoon rains revive. Indian farmers have planted 23.7 million hectares with summer sown rice so far, according to the Farm Ministry's latest data, up 1.71% year-on-year as crucial monsoon rains revived in July and helped farmers accelerate sowing. Higher rice planting in India, the world's second biggest producer of grain, will ease concerns about the lower output of the staple. Earlier this month, India ordered a halt to its largest rice exports category. Farmers typically started planting rice, corn, cotton, soybeans, sugarcane and peanuts among other crops from June 1 when monsoon rains are expected to begin drenching India. Sowing usually lasts until July and early August, it has been announced. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign ahead of the Indian Independence Day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday announced that a Meri Mati Mera Desh campaign will be launched in the run-up to Independence Day to honor the fallen brave hearts of the country. In his monthly Mann Ki Baat radio broadcast, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that with Amrit Mahotsav resonating everywhere and August 15 year, a big campaign is being launched in the country, Meri Mati Mera Desh. He said that the campaign will be launched to honor the brave hearts and programs will be organized across India in memory of those who laid down their lives for the country. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates on VMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.